the job description. Why are you that shocked? I don't know. I'm in a mood, I guess, maybe because it's a holiday, but like it shouldn't be some big revelation that people have said bad things about you. That's the actual show. So Emily Simpson has done an interview and she has said that, Emily was friends with Alexis before she came back to Housewives. Alexis has even said, I'm shocked at Emily. I mean, they were friends, but Emily's done an interview where she said, that Shannon would always, off air, what she revealed, the big reveal of what Shannon told her when she wasn't on the show was that she would always complain about paying for everything for John, paying for everything for John. We heard about this before. She would say the same thing to Heather Dubrow. She would say the same thing to Gina, and she was worried about the future because the show isn't stable. So, okay, Emily knows it. Shannon knows that this is good. This is good. I don't know why you don't save the money. Like, if you know the show isn't going to last forever and there's really no other source of income there, you should save it, right? I mean, yeah. But I think it's funny that she's also saying, with Alexis, then there's this whole thing with the 75,000, and that's a little incongruous of like you paid for everything, but now you're getting a loan from John. Like, which is it? That's not exactly paying for everything. $75,000 a lot of money, but uh, what am I trying to say? I don't hate Rachel Leviss. I was a proponent of hers. Everyone hated me. I don't hate Sandoval. Everyone hated me. So here we are. I'm about to take another unpopular opinion because, everyone hates me anyway. So, and by the way, the person that left the comment on YouTube, which I posted on my Instagram, that said that I've really helped them because I have taught them that true freedom is not to give a fuck what anyone thinks about you and that they've really employed it in their lives. And yeah, you got a free life coaching session, but thank you. It's comments like that that I really do enjoy it. So I'm glad that I can help. And, she said that she's successful in business now. It's just she's made changes in her life and really adopted. I don't care what people think, which you can't just turn a dial. You have to just get there on your own. It's like when someone is in need of rehab. I'm not stepping in. It's useless. Someone has to get there themselves. Anyway, my point that I'm trying to make, I've already lost my fucking point. Oh, is that I'm going to take another unpopular opinion in that look. I I think Shannon's having a great season. It's clear now that this is the season of Shannon and we're rebuilding Shannon, and Shannon is looking great and she's about to leave. It's this month, it's September, that her and my good friend Lou, hi Lou. Lou is just on Fire Island with all my boys. Neither Lou and I are in the Hamptons. Who wants to leave the Hamptons at the end of the summer? Well, guess what? Reality has set in here. It's time to work, work, work. Or as my good friend, you guys know my good friend Brittany. My good friend Brittany says, work a bitch. You better work a bitch. Anyway, my point is we built all these people up. Shannon's built up. We also built up Ariana. And now everyone is coming for Ariana. She still has a lot of fans, but it's not built up Shannon too much because then we're going to have the takedown of Shannon Beador, which I don't think she deserves. I think she looks great. Girl, this is the best. John Janssen coming into your life and leaving is the best thing that ever happened to you, Shannon. It is the best because now you just see what it was. Look, if your good friend Vicky Gumelson could go through, should have stayed with Don, Vicky. You should have stayed with Don. But if your good friend Vicky Gumelson could go through, I mean, Steve and wanting the fame, and then Brooks, and you faked cancer, Vicky, and that's not nice. It's not nice because I mean, ugh, not nice. But the point is, Shannon, you are going to find someone. I mean, if Vicky could find someone, a good guy who sits by her bedside when she almost dies, that's what you need. That's what you need, Shannon. And you're going to find that. But let's not build you up too much. But my unpopular opinion, in a very roundabout way, is that I'm not like loving Fun Lexi any more than you all are. But isn't it possible that John Janssen never paid? I mean, haven't we all been there? John Janssen never paid for anything and made you pay for everything because, I mean, how can I put this nicely? He didn't fucking like you. And with Alexis, the story is completely different. She has a huge fucking ring. She says he pays for everything. Isn't it? Haven't we all been there where we're dating someone We just don't like them. And we're just like, I'm not paying for anything of yours, not because I'm cheap, but I just don't like you. And I'm kind of in between relationships now and like, sure, we could hang out, which to me is like, the true key to loneliness in the world is not to be alone. The true key to loneliness, oh, more free life advice. I should charge you guys. Love you all. Just kidding. But the truth is, the key to loneliness does not stem from being alone. Loneliness stems from being around people that you don't like, being in the wrong relationship. There's nothing lonelier than looking over on a Sunday morning and just being like, get me the fuck out of here, and being around people. So anti everything I stand for. I mean, it's just horrible to be around people that you don't want to be with, or be in a relationship with someone you don't want to be with. But isn't it possible that Johnny J, now that he's been rebranded, just didn't want to be there with Shannon and didn't pay for anything? And with Alexis, he is head over heels in love. It is like, I don't care. Here's my bank account. Here's my PIN. Here's my phone. Here is everything, because I've never felt like this before. Isn't that possible? And by the way, my point is, isn't it these two just seem in love? By the way, over a decade ago, the best reality show that has ever existed in the history of reality TV, in the history, was a show called The Hills. Okay. Now, The Simple Life is up there. Selling Sunset is up there. Laguna Beach is up there. The Osbournes are up there. But this one is one of the top 5. And we had a woman, and her name was Heidi Montag, and she fought with her best friend, LC. Girl, now we know it was scripted and everything, but over a decade later, 3 kids, we have Gunnar and we have the other 2. We have a crystal business. We have 2 people, and they are Spencer and they are Heidi. Is it impossible that Johnny J and Alexis are just really in love? They seem in love to me. So the joke's on everybody else. It doesn't mean that Fun Lexi needs to be mean. It doesn't mean that John Janssen needs to, she offered to pay you the 75K, dude. Are you a fame whore? Because why not just take it? As Emily Simpson says, you waited for when filming started. But I want to just put all of that out. Forget all of that. I'm not supporting either of these 2 people, but isn't it possible they're just in love? And like, leave them alone. They're in love. I believe they're love. I think they are Spencer and Heidi, plus like, how many years? And decades later, and reality TV is different now. I think they're the real deal. So just leave them alone. There you go. Another unpopular opinion. Justice for Johnny J and Fun Alexi. Do I try to come on here and make people like angry at me? I don't know, probably, but I don't have time to do a psychology report. Now, happy quick hit day, Labor Day. Did I call this Memorial Day earlier? It's the end of the summer. It's been a great summer. I hope you guys have had a fun summer. I had a very interesting summer in a way. I feel like Sarah Fraser says I'm out every night, living my best life. I feel like I really had an understated summer, as crazy as that is. I just feel like it was a quiet summer. Went on the boat with Lou. I spent a lot of time with Lou.